Hey there fellows, Buddy Spike here. So, finally we have some footage of Aces of Thunder. I got exclusive access by Gaijin Entertainment. I'm really glad I got the access and just want to let you guys know this is early access or this game is incomplete yet and anything could be subject to change. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you guys takeoff and landing and a little bit of menu over here. We got just to give you a little early expression because I haven't played around, um, not as much as I will in a few hours. So over here we got the list of countries the aircrafts are from. From US, we got all these aircrafts. What does this pack mean? I wonder. Oh, we gotta purchase it. Okay, okay. So these aircrafts, you can access them right now. By the way, the content of this game is right now limited, and there is probably going to be more stuff added in the full release. So you got Germany, USSR, Great Britain, Japan. We got quite a few aircrafts. Oh, these are from World War One. Okay, Fokker Doctor One, and these are allies. Okay, so we got about four biplanes, and the rest is World War Two. To be honest, I'm more interested in World War Two aircrafts. So this was the aircraft menu, and this is, I believe you can change the camouflage. Okay, these are locked right now. Then we got decals. Okay, show unlocked. Okay, so this is achievements and monthly leaderboards. Oh, we already got something here. Okay, okay. I guess this is gonna be the list of your contacts, right? And these are some settings. Right now, I managed to get, huh, I thought I managed to get this done. Right brake to my rudder pedals. Alright, let's just do that again and see if it works. Alright, so I managed to get that done. So you got sound settings, controls, interface, and I've changed that to knots and feet. For measured distance, I don't know why they don't have nautical miles, so I'm just gonna leave it to miles. Rate of climb speed, I think it should be feet per minute. Temperature is degrees Celsius. Sorry, US guys. Indicated airspeed, well, it should be, huh? It should be indicated airspeed. So, indicated altitude is going to be barometric. And comfort, vibration, yes, tooltips, privacy. Alright, so what I'm going to do is test flight the P-51 Mustang and see how it goes. It's going to be my first flight, so be nice. Okay, we are off center. I'm just gonna center the screen. I hope that button works. No, not this one. Yeah, that's the one. All right. Okay, back. So yeah, nice, huh? We got primary flight controls working and throttle. So I think you gotta press the squeeze button and then it's just snaps on and then increase the RPM. Where's the RPM? This is whoa. Okay, so I gotta press the squeeze button again, and as you can see the RPM gauge increase and decrease. We got manifold pressure as well. And okay, so wherever I look it shows me what gauge it is. So guys who are not pilots like myself, they can they can know what the gauge is. It gives you those hints. These can be turned off, I believe. And we got speed over here in miles per hour. Okay, okay. So it also says speed 0. So that means these speeds are going to be in knots because I set it up as knots in the menu, right? And altitude is showing 69 feet, and over here it's in feet as well. So remember, there are two units. One is on the gauge and one is what you have set up in the menu in settings. So I believe not everything is clickable, because I think with touch controls it would be really difficult. But things like, whoa, Oh yeah, so the trigger is actually the guns. Yep. And parking brake, I hope it is off. So there's a brake sign over here. I think you gotta press a button to release the brake. Alright, I can't find parking brake, so I'm just gonna give full throttle and see what happens. I'm not sure where the runway is, but I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna give full throttle and see what happens. Oh, the parking brake got released by itself. Okay, idle throttle, the parking brake is automatic. As soon as you give a bit of throttle, parking brake is off. Okay, alright, I'll accept that. So I'm gonna give a bit of throttle and test out my rudders and see what happens. By the way, this is you gotta use differential braking to steer the aircraft. Let's move forward a bit. And we are moving. Right rudder and left rudder. Okay, I think my brakes are opposite. I'm gonna have to adjust that. Yep, now it's working as it should. So I want to actually see the rudder pedals. Okay, yeah, this looks fine. All right, looks good. Okay, let's see where are the flaps at. These are the gears. I'm just trying to figure out how to operate them. Flaps. Oh, okay. Flaps do work. Nice. I'm just gonna have takeoff flaps. Oh, that's way down. I'm just gonna have it this position for now. Gears. Ah. Okay. Right now I stuck because we're on the ground, which is logical. Okay, where's the runway? I think runway is just straight up ahead. So I'm gonna give full throttle and have my hands on the controls and full throttle now. Alright, this thing is screaming. Whoa, it's already. What? Huh. So I don't know what happened, but we can try again. So this time I'm gonna pull back on the stick a bit, alright? So giving throttle. You know what? I'm not gonna give like a lot of throttle. I'm gonna give it time to accelerate and be nice to the aircraft. I don't know what happened in the last try. Okay, it looks good. And what's our speed? Speed is live. RPM is, I guess it's fine. It's 3,000 feet, 3,000 RPM, and we are off. Oh my God, there are control vibrations all over the place. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna reduce the RPM back a bit, and just gonna leave it there. Whew, okay. Yeah, this looks beautiful, guys. Not gonna lie, this is just gonna bank left and try to keep a level turn. Wow, this is nice. I'm gonna fly towards the mountains and see how it looks over there. High speed retraction. Oh shit, I forgot to. I'm gonna bring the throttle back a bit. Oops. And forgot the retraction. Alright. Whoa. What's the speed? Speed 143. I'm gonna keep the power here. Alright. So we haven't crashed. I'll call it a success. Wow, this looks nice. Guys, this game could be something. We're at 700 feet. Just gonna cruise for a bit. Let's cruise around that airfield and then maybe fly towards the mountains. We are at 143 knots, and that's about 170 miles per hour. So here's the airfield that we just took off from. It's nice. And this reticle is you gotta line it up and then shoot, I guess. So we're gonna do some combat in the later videos, so keep it on my channel. Alright, just cruising along. This is fun. I can't wait to try some formation flying. I'm just gonna increase the throttle a bit, or maybe just a little less than full throttle. Get that speed up to maybe 200 miles per hour or maybe 170 knots. Okay, so this mirror is quite nice. Wow, you could see that in the mirror. I could see my rudder. Nice. All right. So in real aircraft, there would be a ton of trimming and ton of yaw input to compensate for the torque, because these aircraft had a lot of torque. And while in the high altitude, while in pitch up attitude, when you change the power, you needed to adjust with the yaw significantly. But I guess Aces of Thunder is gonna, you know, give us assists. And I'm gonna try now and see if the plane, you know, plane's direction is changed as I increase or decrease the throttle. Yeah, the direction stays the same, so no yaw input is needed. So Aces of Thunder is gonna be, I guess, more like a assisted simulator, I guess. So guys, this is beautiful. Just cruising through the mountains. This is something I guess that was missing for the VR community. I'm just gonna turn around and land back at the air base and maybe see what else the aircraft has to offer. We are at 182 knots. Just gonna reduce the throttle, and we're gonna start descending as well, so we don't need that much throttle. Okay, so I can see the airfield in sight. I'm gonna have flaps just a bit. Okay, oops, gotta pitch down, don't want to stall the plane. And gears, I forgot how to operate the gears. God damn, it's not moving. Maybe it's, oh crap, I gotta pitch up. Yeah, it's a bit it's not that easy to fly in the beginning, but I guess it's gonna take a bit of getting used to. I don't know why the gear is stuck. I might have to do belly landing. Come on, gear. Yeah, maybe this is a bug. Maybe I'll try another aircraft and see if I can bring down the gear for that aircraft. For now, I'm just gonna do a smooth belly landing and see how that goes. Let's see if we end up in fire or we survive this. Alright, looking good. Guys, flying is quite fun in this game, I'm not gonna lie. It is I think, just how I wanted it to be. Maybe just a little bit of improvement with the controls, and we have a nice World War II game. Oh crap. Okay, and that's, we were expecting that. We had no choice. Sorry, aircraft, but we couldn't deploy the landing gear. Let me see if the landing gear is still stuck. Yep, it is stuck. All right, so this was our first flight, which was an eventful flight. I don't know how to open the canopy. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to open the canopy because we saw that in the trailer. But I'm gonna just have to figure out a way to operate the canopy and other stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I can operate these things. Oh, it just restarted on me. Okay, that's nice. All right, guys. If you want to see more of Aces of Thunder, keep an eye on my channel. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.